Thank you. I would like to add on the Iranian issue. I mean, it's not about red lines, but it's about sharing the same perspective about the nature of the threat and how to deal with it. But it is not less important to understand that Iran is not only the problem of Israel. I mean, this is a global threat. And I'm sure that Secretary Clinton, coming from Egypt right now after hearing the perspective of other states in the region, including other Muslim and Arab states, understand today that they feel that Iran is their own enemy and not Israel anymore. And they feel that Iran tried to undermine their own regime. Iran works with radical elements within their own states, and Iran represents an ideology which is not solvable. It's not a conflict on borders or something. It's an extreme religious ideology that tries to deprive us from our rights. And it's not only about Israel living in peace in the region, but about the entire region. And nobody, really nobody, wants to see Iran getting a nuclear weapon. So this is the basic understanding in the world. Secondly, there is an understanding that time is of the essence. I mean, while we are talking here, Iran tries to continue and to pursue the weapon in order to express its horrific ideology. So there is an understanding that time is of the essence. Clearly, there is another understanding that sanctions are effective, but they were not effective enough because, unfortunately, the need to have a consensus with the entire international community led to some compromises in the past about the nature of the sanctions. And the United States of America, as the leader of the free world, according to the understanding that Iran is a threat and a problem to a global problem and a global threat, is going to take all the necessary steps in order to address this threat according to the interest not only of Israel, but the basic interest of the United States of America. And on this, it's a shared interest.
Question for the Israeli press, Shmulik Tal, Kol Israel Radio.
Please, Secretary Clinton, we heard in more than one occasion from you statements regarding the determination of the administration to go along the lines of the two-state solution, even this morning, twice or three times. Do you anticipate there would be clashes or disagreements or tensions with the new administration in Israel? This is no secret that Benjamin Netanyahu, two-state solution is not a part of his agenda. So what do you expect the relations be on that issue? And I'd really appreciate the comment on that section 2 from Minister Livni, since this is probably one of the reasons she is not joining the government.
Well, we look forward to working with the new government when it is formed. Obviously, its formation is up to the people of Israel. The United States, regardless of our political party in the White House or in the Congress, has always worked and supported the government and the people of Israel, and we intend to continue doing so. Now, that doesn't mean that as good friends, which we are, we might not have opinions that we will express from time to time. And certainly, having been on the receiving end, I know that Israel is not shy about expressing opinions about our policies. So I think that that's the nature of our relationship. I think that's one of the reasons why it is so dynamic and vibrant, is we are two vigorous democracies that have a broad range of opinions within our countries and, you know, between our countries. But that doesn't go to the fundamental alliance that we have, which stands the test of governments coming and going and parties and particular policies. It is our assessment, as I expressed yesterday and again today, that eventually the inevitability of working toward a two-state solution seems inescapable. That doesn't mean that we don't respect the opinions of others who see it differently, but from my perspective and from the perspective of the Obama administration, time is of the essence on a number of issues, not only on the Iranian threat. And we happen to believe that moving toward the two-state solution step by step is in Israel's best interest. But obviously, it's to the people and the government of Israel to decide how to define your interests.
Thank you. I would like to answer to this in Hebrew.